Let me see.
No.
Let me.
No.
Don't make me get at you in front of all these people.
I don't care.
That's why she got her hat down.
This is your problem. Like y'all just don't know how to follow direction.
I'm here.
That's not. I'm asking you to let me see your eyes. If you ask me, I'd let you see my eyes. Why would you do that?
I'm rolling a blunt.
You embarrassing me in front of all these white people.
You stupid.
What is happening right there?
I was trying to replay.
My man
This
Pete.
nigga is funny. I can't.
Oh,
Pete
man.
is funny. Not a nigga.
My man Pete.
Yeah, we have freezable imagery.
Oh, wow.
Rico said that's how the Ricos go though. He was right. He wasn't supposed to get there and take that plea deal.
Wow.
He wasn't?
You're not supposed to.
No.
Like when you get on a real case,
Uh-huh.
you gotta wait. So your crime is because a lot of shit you could say could get somebody convicted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, especially you getting tried together.
So he didn't know.
Oh, he knew.
Oh.
He was like, fuck that, I'm out of here. I can't take
I
not one
can't
more
fuck
day.
with you niggas at all.
Dang.
What that nigga? Sorry, nigga. What's that? Stop trying to come home. That's Snitch acronym. Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home.
Let it come out. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
That nigga told. That nigga told.
Dang, that's cold. It's a cold world out here. Next week, right?
Monday.
You ready to? You ready for
Monday. Cook for him, but actually, probably not. I don't think he's coming up. He has to work, so.
Take my water and
Keep
shit.
the Clorox wipes right there
Turn
so
this
you
up.
know we're disinfecting the airwaves.
Tell yourself no free advertisement for Canada Dry. What's wrong with your eyes?
He just got nothing. I just don't have lashes on. They're like not there.
So the thought of wearing lashes make you so insecure that you feel like your eyes are not as nice when you not let nobody. Bro, y'all don't think y'all. You ready to start the podcast?
No,
Let's start the podcast.
I'm not ready.
Now what? He's not ready.
I'm not ready.
Just take your label off.
My label?
No, man.
Oh, don't worry about that.
So we gotta see what's going on with this location. I have a spot if we don't have the lights for the live podcast where we just went, we rented it. It was like
Really not that big a deal.
$18.
Exactly. She's so dramatic.
Yeah.
There's some funny people. He say he blew it. Is it private? Is the link private to the
You know what? I had
Let me see that real quick.
Somebody from
I'm sure I'm on there.
work. They like, I couldn't get on the link. I'm like,
You
I forget y'all on my Facebook.
Oh, you said, oh. Yeah, they be trying to get my
Are we
stuff.
live right now?
Yeah.
Oh. That's why it said smile. All right, bitches. I'm just playing.
Okay, no, it's not. It got to be live. It got to be, or is it unlisted or something?
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Both of y'all in the area.
Slim say blew it.
Y'all
on.
want to see what I painted?
What's the link? Or is it just on YouTube right now?
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna send
put
it
it
to
on the page.
Yeah.
I'm not done, but
Oh,
my
thank
wall. I even did my fireplace too.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, I'm not done.
That nigga told. That nigga told.
Oh,
Free at last. That nigga told.
that's crazy.
That nigga told. That nigga told. Thank God Almighty. That nigga told. All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. You got it?
Yeah.
Mine is.
I think I got
I
it.
don't be turning my camera on.
I'm not turning my camera on. Somebody just sent me something on
Free
Facebook. I
at
thought it
last.
was
Free
you.
at last. Thank God
Don't
Almighty.
start with me.
We
G,
free
do
at
not
last.
start with me, okay?
Ask me if her camera's on.
Is your camera on?
No, ask me.
It's her camera on.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever.
I'm not answering.
You being funny right now.
7th Street Crib, I'm not answering no more questions. Regular no more. Every question I'm answering.
Ask
Cuz,
everybody.
yes, ma'am.
And you gotta ask to somebody about somebody else. You
Yes,
can't ask
ma'am.
anyone any questions direct. Ask
Yes,
the person
ma'am.
next to them.
Yes, ma'am. And that's what happens. Yes, ma'am. Now, when I told you when we walked up in this motherfucker,
Right.
I said Gunna told.
You did.
I said this nigga told. Now, I had evidence that cuz told.
Right.
Then I told you cuz told.
Right.
And you know what you did? You said, no, he didn't.
No, because I saw the written statement.
Where he said he didn't tell.
But I didn't.
That came out today too.
That came out today.
Yes.
So he tried to have that statement there for the release, and that the
Yeah.
video wasn't going.
So that was
Was
his
that
PR
sta-
release.
Did
Was
the
that
video
statement
come out?
made under oath to a court, or was it made not under oath to the media?
Not under oath to the media.
Okay.
And what happened was, and this is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. Because if you look at the footage where Cuz is allocuting on the Alfred plea, the Alfred plea is different. It's not like a guilty plea. Alfred plea is saying you're guilty, but you maintain your innocence. So it's different. It's like some shit white people got to where you can say you're guilty, but you still look like you're not guilty. It's some tricky shit. You could probably get it throughout later. Right? So the nigga gets up there, and if you look at the video where he's allocuting, somebody's recording on the slide like this.
Oh, that's how.
That's
okay.
why it's not a quality audio. That's why it's not a great picture. It's good enough to where you can see it's him and he talking to the DA or to the prosecuting attorney.
Right.
Feel me? And you can see the judge, but you can't hear it. You can hear it clear, but it's not as like a real court thing because they wasn't logged into the fucking microphone.
I heard it.
Yeah, you can hear it perfectly. So that's why he felt comfortable putting out that press release lying. He didn't think nobody saw that. Not to mention
that
that's
came
not gonna
out
be the
after.
statements. It's like they was waiting on him. It was like a nigga was waiting on him.
Who released it?
That's the point. It was a nigga waiting on him. Like,
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see what he gonna do.
Somebody who wanted more
But
followers on their YouTube page.
how did they get into the courtroom? I thought you can't get in the courtroom.
it's
Like,
people
I
in
thought
the
it was
courtroom.
private.
Somebody recorded that. They would be in trouble. They would be in trouble
Right.
because you're not supposed to be recording. And I'm sure that was a no record thing, and that's why Cuz felt comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he just was like, yeah, I came out. I didn't cooperate. Lie, nigga.
Damn.
You know what's even
He lied.
funnier? He's going to be able to sue the people of the state of Georgia or the United States, it's federal, and collect money for that. He'll make more money. He'll make more money for that than his current career's worth.
Because he
wasn't supposed to be in
Yeah.
jail.
No,
Because the
because
court
of the-
was negligent in their capacity to
Oh,
enforce
yeah,
the
with
no
filming.
video.
So that
clause.
means he would tell again.
He'll sue
Yeah.
for $20 million.
He's gonna tell again for
He gonna
sure.
tell again. He was like, y'all
And
told
win.
on me telling. So now
Told
I
on
need.
me telling.
So listen, and this is my point.
Yeah.
I know y'all love Gunna. Women love Gunna.
I don't love Gunna, but go ahead.
Okay. So to all the people that love Gunna, all the niggas that love Gunna, all the women who love Gunna, it's okay that he snitch. You don't have to make excuses for him snitching if you like his music. Hey, my nigga snitch. I like his music.
No.
Do not go up here and be like, well, he's a rapper. You don't, like, I hate this. We live vicariously through people, so we have to defend every point of their life. Some of these niggas is just fucked up. And it's okay. R. Kelly like young bitches. I like his music. I don't make excuses for him liking young bitches.
Right.
I actually understand he like young bitches. I understand why he do. Bill Cosby like unconscious bitches. That
Did
don't
not
mean...
say you understand.
That don't mean I didn't like the Cosby Show.
I do
Right.
understand it. I understand his desires. I don't like young bitches.
because they're not talking.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Wow.
All right.
But Pete,
I gotta
Not talking or
gotta rattle
moving
the
or
table
nothing,
on
you
occasion.
mean.
If I'm here in person, I gotta fuck shit up.
Oh, my goodness.
yeah, that part.
Put nothing in there.
But this is my point, right? Back to Bill Cosby. Fucking Pete. Back to Bill Cosby, right? It's cool because Bill Cosby likes unconscious bitches. Like, I think most of the women want to give Bill Cosby pussy, but he got some problem where he want bitches that ain't moving at all.
5 more girls just came out or something like that.
And all the people want to give Bill Cosby pussy.
I'm like, damn, we gotta.
But
go
I
back to
think
the
he
court.
just like unconscious pussy.
Yeah, like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Or he might be like real like.
Jeffrey Dahmer
nasty.
like dead pussy, and he don't like dead pussy. He like
Wait, I'm about to
I
say,
don't even
no,
know
he
what he
didn't-
like dead.
He don't like
at all.
dead. He don't like pussy, but
He didn't.
I don't
like
even know if he
unconscious.
riding dead bodies or if he taking dead
Well,
dick.
remember he used
Because
to
I don't know
collect
how you take
penises.
dead dick.
He was
Well, he
collecting
probably-
penises, so that tells you.
well, he was eating it.
He was having real
And
dildos.
like I said, he really had
Oh.
men's genitalia in his
freezer.
refrigerator.
He was
Yeah.
fucking himself with frozen dead dicks.
I don't know about
Wow.
if he was doing
He
all
probably
that.
was. Why
That
not?
actually makes sense.
He probably was.
Because you keep them stiff. It's like a popsicle.
Oh,
It's like fucking yourself with a
I get the
popsicle.
physics of it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not sure that I don't get the ice cold part of it. I'll tell you that much.
Man, that Dahmer is a cold ass nigga, man. Cold ass
Did
nigga.
any of you ladies
Cold ass
ever,
nigga like cold ass nigga.
No.
ever freeze your dildos?
Oh, they
No?
like shit like that.
No.
Women
No,
love you
I
use
haven't.
ice.
Oh,
Hi,
they
Are
got
you
wait,
that
wait.
supposed to
thing
freeze your
going.
I didn't-
dildo? No. Who said that? I thought you were supposed to boil it. That's what I
That
heard.
I would
You
imagine
boil-
could be uncomfortable.
That's what I heard. I've never
You
done it.
boil-
I don't like dildos.
You
so
celibate.
I don't know.
You boil it.
Celibate
to
means you
clean
can't
it.
use
Or
dildos?
shit, like when you're
Okay,
initially
so
getting it.
okay,
But
I never heard about freezing. Though.
maybe if you freeze it, if you maybe.
Because that way you
I
can keep
never,
it.
I never froze.
Because that way you can keep it stiff and hard.
It's already hard. It's a
It ain't going
dildo.
nowhere.
Not
It's
if-
fake.
no, I'm talking.
Oh,
Oh,
you're talking about the
Oh,
Dahmer
okay.
penises.
Oh, the
Dahmer
Dahmer penises.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you're right. He had to freeze it to keep it
upright.
upright. Yes.
That nigga was riding dead dicks. I'll be devastated. I'll be devastated. Cuz.
Damn.
I'll be genuinely devastated.
Yeah, he was. I wouldn't put it past him.
But on record, if all of y'all are Gunna fans, whoever is listening to this podcast, if you're a Gunna fan, it's cool. It's
So
straight.
now what? So now.
Just say
now what
yo
happened?
nigga snitched. It's okay. Listen, with Teofimo is my second favorite boxer. It's a guy out of New York, Teofimo Lopez. When he lost the fight, we lost the fight. Ain't no excuses. We lost. My nigga, we win the next one. That's how it got to be for Gunna fans. We snitch. We'll hold it down the next time. No excuses.
We hold it down the next
Yeah,
time.
Hold
no
it down the
excuses.
next time. What the fuck are you
Oh,
talking
No
about?
excuses.
What?
No
Hold it
excuses.
down.
No rapping.
Nah,
No, I don't want to hear you
listen.
defending him. I don't want to be like, well, he's a rapper. He's supposed. I seen a homie DJ A-Tron. He was on Twitter. He was like, well, you know, he told that bullshit story, so he had to tell the real. No, nigga. A-Tron cuss told, and it's okay. Say cuss told. All my homies from neighborhood, yo homie told. Accept it. Why do Rick Ross was a police? I don't make excuses for him being a correctional officer. I don't have to say, oh, he was doing fake, he was selling dope in jail. None of that. His shit jam.
I like Rick Ross.
R. Kelly, his shit jam.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby, still funny.
Yep.
that's fuck.
I don't make excuses for niggas. Niggas is crazy.
So
Bill
bad.
Cosby like unconscious pussy. Theo Huxtable,
Gunna.
Dr. Huxtable, I fuck with it. I like the Cosbys.
Gonna. You like to tell.
He like to tell.
Well, I mean, you could just let me sit up.
You just look at
You're
him.
finna
and
say
see.
you can look at him and
Look
see.
at him and see.
But you
I knew
walked
he didn't
in
have it
defending
in him to be in there like that.
What do a nigga look like that got it in him
He
to not
just
tell?
don't. I don't know, but he didn't look like he had it in him to like. It's very hard to be up in there. You know what I'm saying? So
He looked like he was gonna tell. Go ahead and get it out.
yeah, I think I wasn't shocked.
You looked at him, he was like, that nigga gonna tell.
I was not shocked that he.
Yes,
told.
ma'am.
I honestly
Yes,
did.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I was not shocked, honestly. I'm gonna be honest.
What
But
about
then-
him made you thought you looked like his hair? He's like, that nigga gonna look at his hair, he gonna tell.
No, I don't know. I just don't see like I don't know anything about him or anything like that. I just don't get the like you hard like gangster. None of that. I don't see any of that in him.
So you don't think he a thug at all?
No.
No.
Not at all.
I don't think.
I
he's
don't
a
see
thug.
that.
I don't know. I guess I don't.
I don't. We're not from there, so I don't know how they look.
Okay,
over
so
there.
who else do y'all not believe is a thug so I can make sure I put them
Okay.
on this list of niggas I expect to tell?
Nah, fuck all that. You not putting me in that boat. We not sinking that ship today.
Let me see who else. Look, I say that just don't look like they.
They would tell. That's a gangster. I don't know.
Gunna's not a gang. He never was a.
Yeah,
Like,
he was. He was talking
a-
all this gun
yeah.
shooting up and dope dealing.
That's
and
why I
doing
was
dope.
saying like I didn't see that. I just felt. I
He's
felt
banging
like he was
neighborhood
just
crip and everything.
sapping it.
See, I
Oh,
wasn't. I
know
didn't
that.
listen to his.
I mean, he went by Gunna, not.
I mean, his name is
Writer.
Gunna.
It is Gunna.
Right.
It's not like friendly,
Yeah.
I get
Typer.
it.
peaceful.
I get it. I just didn't
Text
see
her.
that in him.
I didn't.
His name is
No.
Gunna.
Okay, and Gunna, he didn't
Do
look like a
Pete
Gunna.
look like he gonna tell?
You know what though? No,
Look,
Pete
no
kind of
Pete.
sound. No, honestly, I don't see that. I don't see him telling. He already explained himself, so I can't even go. I don't think he would. Would you do it? Would you do it? No, I would. He wouldn't do it.
Do we
If
look
I'm
like he
if
would
I'm
do it?
involved, no.
Yes.
I don't have that
Honestly,
much
That's
to
what
live
I'm
for on
saying.
the
Like, I don't
outside.
see that in him to be
As
like.
somebody who knows Pete, I don't think Pete would tell. If Pete is involved, telling
he's
only
involved.
matters if you're involved in a crime. If I got you in some shit, you supposed to tell if I ain't tell on myself. If we somewhere and I got a big thing on me and niggas pull us over and I don't tell, you supposed to tell.
What's the principle in that scenario?
Mm.
Like if you're
I never heard of him.
like if you skate out and dump it on somebody who wasn't involved, it doesn't seem like there's a word for that person.
Bitch ass nigga.
That seemed a little more generic, but
No, this is actually when it finally become for real a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it's serious at that point. Nigga will kill you behind that. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, there are games amongst the culture where niggas won't say nothing. There be 4 niggas in the car and be like, whoever's like Wheel of Fortune, whoever spin the bottle, spin the gun, nigga, whoever it point to, officer, take him to jail.
Oh shit.
So niggas will get loose, but if a nigga declare like, hey, bro, don't take your shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's established amongst that thing, but niggas will kind of tough it out. You know what I mean? Niggas will play some gangster games. They niggas.
Well, maybe that's what Gunna. Maybe you know.
Oh, he told
Nah,
me.
that wasn't
Yes, ma'am.
it.
No, ma'am.
See,
No, ma'am.
I was when I saw
Well,
that
maybe,
statement, I was
you
like, damn, like, okay, damn, he proved me wrong. I was like, cool, like that's what's up. That's some G shit. Then now you gonna hit
Yes,
me with
ma'am.
the audio. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That nigga said YSL is a detriment to the. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn. Did
And that
Jeffrey
you
Williams
wanted
rape
to end.
13 people? Yes, ma'am. He done told on Thug every bit.
Hey, yeah, they gonna use that shit. But damn,
They
he put
gonna
in
use
there.
it
I
to
did
hate
not.
them.
Damn, what did he say? I did not.
It was just him
How
and
much
Thug
time
in the car.
he was
Thug
up-
is looking at backfield numbers or safety numbers, 20 to 30, something like that.
Yeah,
It's
I
tough.
don't
So it's tough time. No ceilings. GL in the spot. Motherfucking Pete is back. Finally,
there we are.
Pete has come back to No Ceilings.
I'm back. No ceilings. It's like sitting outside.
Feel me?
36 degrees in Palmdale.
What's up, Red?
Hey.
What's up, Red?
What's going on?
So culturally, that's the responsibility, right? Culturally is, you're not supposed to tell involved in crimes. Snitching is specifically one thing. Is when you tell on somebody else to avoid being accountable for your own role in a crime or your own crime. So like if I go to jail for my own shit and I tell on a nigga, for me that's telling. If me and you commit a crime and they get me and they don't get you, that's telling. For me, telling don't got nothing to do with regular people. Like y'all supposed to tell the police. That's not snitching. If somebody call you that they just don't know what a snitch is, don't take them serious. Like people calling Meg a snitch. Meg ain't snitch. Meg ain't no fucking thug. This bitch a college bitch.
Right,
She's supposed to tell the police.
right. But the crazy part about it was at first, remember, she didn't want. You could tell she didn't want to. But
No, because she was trying to live up to a rap image of what she thought being black was.
Yeah.
And this is what's scary. And it's funny because this is where this conversation fuck with me. It's what I want to talk to you about. At which place is there responsibility of being black? Like when we all say we black, right? You hear, Pete, you hear us, black people. Oh, we black, my people. You, my friend. When I use as a possession, that means I have a social responsibility to you. Now, amongst my realm of social responsibilities as claiming you as my people is if you hungry and I'm around, get you some food. If somebody whooping your ass, get them off your ass. Sure. It's a list of shit that comes with being a possession of Glasses. My friend. Y'all are my friends. I might fuck y'all nigga up over y'all. Y'all are my friend. That's the social responsibility of being my. So when we say somebody you hear black, right, and we say as a people,
Right.
what is the social responsibility? Is it only simple as if somebody get fucked up by the police protest? Is there a natural social responsibility to be black? The reason I ask this is Deion Sanders, when he was doing his interview at Colorado, and I get it. He don't understand why people are upset. I was talking to Mac 10 this morning. He didn't understand it. Still, who's on this podcast all the time, and my manager and friend, my big brother, he didn't understand. Deion made himself the messiah of HBCUs. When he launched his campaign saying he signed with Jackson State, he called him. He said, God sent me to save HBCUs.
I still didn't know.
Not even Jackson State. HBCUs. You have declared yourself Jesus Christ of the historical black college universities or whatever.
And there were a lot of people, like I'm a college football super geek, and there were a lot of black college football fans that were not particularly happy about that.
Yeah, but I'm saying it because, you knew he was going to get some shit. But it's like, you said it. So when people are disappointed, you have to be like, you know what? I know I let y'all down. I thought I could do more, but I did as best as I. That's how it should be. It don't have to be arrogance. Oh, you don't got to hold your dick and talk shit. You say, I let y'all down. I thought I could do more. I did as much as I can, but my journey has took me here. You can't act like you don't understand why niggas is hurt. Nigga, you said this yourself. It came out your fucking mouth.
Well, I think he's like, fuck it. I didn't never say I was going to stay. I just said
you said you was Jesus Christ. Nigga, we expect you to die on the cross for these universities.
Oh, man.
You know what Jesus did? The last nigga that Jesus sent died 2,000 years ago for nigga sins. That's the last nigga God sent. Last nigga God sent died on the cross for nigga sins. Nigga, that's not the same, nigga.
His contract with Jackson State died on the cross, so that might count.
No.
Oh.
No. And that was his words. It made him. The last nigga that we knew God sent was Jesus.
Well, I mean, he's thinking about
himself and his family and what he could do as a black man tearing through somewhere where black coaches are not at.
He's the third consecutive black coach in 5 years to be hired at that university.
Oh, my God.
They're just looking for a black guy to be the head coach at Colorado. He happened to be the best qualified one this year. 2 years ago, Carl Durrell was the least qualified one. They really fucked up with Durrell.
Oh, you thought he was the first?
Yeah.
And what was that? I saw the clip. They said they didn't have the money yet.
Yeah, I saw that. He was like, they couldn't really afford him.
They said they had the money.
They said they don't have. They're like, we don't have the money yet, but we will.
So, what?
Yeah, I believe that. That sounds about right.
So he's the third black coach. They just making a business out of firing niggas.
Yeah.
Well, one of them left on his own to go to Michigan State, the first one. And the second guy, Carl Durrell, just sucked so bad they had to make a decision. And then they got Deion.
They just running through niggas.
And this is a matter of 5 years.
4 maybe.
So this is my damn. That's fucked up. I thought he was doing something. That nigga ain't doing shit. But this is my point.
Going after that money.
Getting that coin. But this is my point. So I noticed something he said. I digress. Let me back up. I noticed something he said in the press conference. It was like, man, Deion, do you feel like you let black folks down? They was like, you said no, you're not being black. This was his press conference at Colorado University.
Okay.
And he said, man, I'm black. I'm black everywhere I go. I'm black sitting right here. And I thought to myself, is that the responsibility of being black, is just being black when you go somewhere? And if it is, didn't nobody tell me? I'm making so many sacrifices to hold it down on some real shit for being black and standing up for real shit. I didn't know I could just sell us out. I didn't know it was no us. Is us only when somebody whooping our ass? What is your social responsibility? Do you feel like as a black person you are connected to black people? Do you feel like when you say black people, it's our people?
Yeah, that's my people.
What's your social responsibility to your possessions?
What do you mean by that?
Like when you say your son.
What do you mean? With my son?
Yeah, that's your son, right? It's not a son. You don't have a responsibility to all sons.
Right.
Like if I had a son, you'd be like, "What's Glasses' son?" So I got the same responsibility as I do to my son. So what's your responsibility to your people? What's your responsibility to your mother?
I mean, to take care of them.
Your mother was hungry, you get her a plate of food.
Of course. You're going to take care of them.
So why is it wrong when I think a nigga, right, a black person, we see a black person and you say it's our people, why is it wrong that I think we should help each other as much as possible?
I don't think anything wrong with that. That's how it should be. But unfortunately, it doesn't end up that way sometimes. I don't know why it is, but unfortunately, it ain't like that right now.
Do you have any social responsibilities, Red, for your people?
For my people,
No.
You're also a member of the Rose Gold community, so you know,
like Pete.
I could ask you the same question.
That's
what?
the red-haired.
The red-haired people.
Oh yeah.
What are they called? Gingers.
Gingers.
Yeah,
But
we're kicking Ginger out.
Cartman.
Oh, wait,
Cartman
when
got
did
into
y'all
Cartman.
denounce the ginger?
I did it a few years ago, but it's catching on a little slower
I was
than I would
like,
like.
because I was about to say, I was waiting to
Rose
say,
gold.
like, what is rose gold?
It's a
My
ginger,
bad.
like Cartman said.
Got you.
Yeah.
I kind of thought so because I'm like, well, okay, that has to be it, but I don't know.
Always worth double checking.
Yeah, no, I never, I
No
don't think
social- and there's no crime
I don't
yet.
think that I ever like thought
Thought
about
about
it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's dope that you think about that. Like
Yeah, I
that's
think about it hard. Think about it really tough. A
But
lot.
that means that you actually, you're a selfless person. So you're thinking of others. And like I said, in this time and age right now, like a lot of people are for self. And that's not just with race,
I
it's
think
just
about
period. A lot
others.
of people are just for self. It's not a lot of people right now that's really going to do for others if they don't know them. They're not. Or, you know what I mean? They're not going to do that.
Pete, do you feel any responsibility to white people as a whole? I know that's just
We
a
don't
weird
do we
question.
don't do that.
Okay, how about
we don't do that.
What?
but listen, let me start
I know
queuing
what
it
he
down
means, yeah.
for sure because he's like white people are not my people.
Not even that. That's not even a thing within.
The white diaspora.
This is not what we do.
No, y'all not. Okay, so we're gonna scale it down. Do you feel any cultural responsibility for Italian people?
No, I'm not Italian enough. That's a thing. Like we were talking last week about
Sure.
integration, right? There's like when Italians came here, they not only integrated like culture, they literally like genetically integrated. There's a bazillion quarter Italians, half Italians in this country. There's like a speck of full Italians. If you've been here three generations and all you've been fucking is Italians, Jesus Christ, you're an anomaly. You're like very.
You got over here with all this pussy. You just get Italian pussy. I don't know what you doing. This nigga crazy. Okay. Scale down.
Yeah.
As an Orange County native, do you feel culturally responsible? Well, Orange County don't really
I don't
have no
even live
culture.
there.
I was about to say, what?
Orange County had no culture. There's more tradition. Okay. As a member of
there's for specifically like Newport has a
Tradition,
very
yeah.
deliberate. Yeah.
Yeah, get out. Okay. Rose Gold community. Is there a culture there? Do you feel any social responsibility if you see another member of the Ginger, aka Rose Gold community? Do you see it like sandwich?
Our culture is more defined by the fact that we tend to disassociate with one another and dislike one another.
So gingers don't fuck with gingers.
That's correct.
Wow. Is that true?
Crazy.
You know what?
hate it.
You know what? She don't.
I honestly,
She don't.
Oh wow.
She don't. You don't. You say you do, but you don't. She be like,
Okay.
because Asia, like,
I don't have like a thing.
she doesn't have a thing,
I
but
didn't
it
never
ain't. It's
think
not.
you was a ginger. I never thought
You
about
didn't
that.
think that. What?
But down the
It's 'cause you're
more
not
you
part
think
of the
about it, you
community.
kind of have I can see it. And you got freckles and shit.
Yeah, and natural red hair.
Yeah,
It was carrot top. It was more like.
yeah,
Did your hair get darker as you got older?
yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
was
don't know
red
what
at
that
first?
is.
It was redder. Yeah.
Yeah. I could tell.
It was more like the color of like my beard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
fucked
That's
up.
how I could tell from your beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is your hair getting darker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm not a ginger. I just got the freckles.
Yeah.
My dad was a ginger.
Mm-hmm.
So this shit is genetics.
Her dad is a
My
was
dad
a
Yeah, it's
ginger.
just a recessive genetic
Yeah.
curse thing, trait, whatever you want to call it.
He had red hair.
So what I think about more than anything is that's one of our biggest problems. And it goes back into the difference personally that I've established between culture and experience. Experience is how white people treat us.
Mhm.
I mean, anybody could have a black experience. I mean, you could literally be pulled over by the police as an Italian man and he'd see you be like fucking wop, talk to you. It's the wrong, I don't know who prejudice towards Italian, but I'm sure it's some white people. Because white people, it's always a white person that think they're better than the rest of the other white folk. It was crazy. Italian people weren't even considered white until the 1900s. It took a long time.
We're considered white till about 1960 when
That
they
was
were
a
all half
long
white.
fucking time. Irish people were called Irish niggers.
Oh wow.
And then white people was some shit. Like, so when they had to let somebody in, they just chose up a little closer. But the Italian people ain't really white.
Mm-hmm.
They fake white.
Okay.
They Italian.
The Italian.
They just let them in.
Yeah, and they'll tell you though too.
They don't like
I'm Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't be like, I'm white.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
say that.
no,
That's
fine.
definitely not.
So the reason I'm asking is because the more I think about it, that's our issue. Again, that's the experience. Everybody can have a black experience. The cultural part is how we treat each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's what culture is all about, how we talk to each other, our language, our cuisine, our fashion, how we treat each other, our moral compass, everything. So I'm saying, how do we truly have a people if we don't have a cultural responsibility to them? I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, if I see a black homeless man, a black hungry man, do I have any cultural responsibility to him? And I've always thought so.
I think that I am a little bit more like empathetic when I do see a black homeless man, or I probably would be, because I do give money to all races though, but
You don't give white people money.
I would probably
I'm not gonna lie. For a poor white person, I cannot fucking believe it.
Yeah,
I
don't
fucking dare you.
Yeah.
In America, you motherfucker.
Really?
We don't got nothing. You can't have this shit too. You supposed to be rich, nigga. What the fuck? You white.
I don't identify with the homeless community because I'm not a part of it. So I don't have any solidarity with the homeless.
Oh my god.
White poor people is like unbelievable in America.
Unbelievable.
I think you just really decided, like, you know what, I'm just gonna live my life. It's more poor white people than poor black people.
The thing where they call them white trash or whatever, that they're normally usually like poor.
That's white country people.
They're white.
Yeah, but I again, like,
you just talking about
What?
it's like me and Head had a joke. I used to always tell him white people, like, there's no poor white communities in Southern California.
right.
Right? And so I would always make a joke that white people, when they were born, got an inheritance of $100,000 to start life. Like, I swear to God, that was my joke to DJ Head. Like, if you white, like, I was asking, where's the poor white community? Where's the poor white Watts? What's that called?
We don't know.
The high desert, and then you guys moved it. And we had to leave.
Oh, everything.
It ain't enough motherfucking poor people out here to be that.
It
Where's the
skews
poor
perception
white Compton?
tremendously.
See, I know where the poor white Mexicans at. East LA. Cudahy.
Maywood.
Bell Gardens.
It's like where my dad's family. It's like the paradise. Sticks towns up in Northern California.
Now, why all the poor white people? So you mean tell me there's no poor white people in Southern California? It's only a handful of poor. Where is the poor white people? Now you want a clip? That's the clip. Where the fuck is the poor white people in Southern? It's more poor white people in California than everybody else, and I don't know one poor white Compton. Where's the poor white Watts? Where's the poor white East LA? I see the little trailer parks, and that's what I think the trick is, Pete. See, that's why I be
what
thinking.
it is?
The trailer parks.
That's
That
what
shit's too
they
expensive.
say.
That's
That's the
expensive, man. That shit
about it?
What about it?
Sunset expensive. Trailer parks are where poor white people live, but I noticed.
But the trailer parks be hooked up.
But I noticed when
No.
white.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, not always.
Not always.
Not-
Yeah,
not
That's
but
like projects be hooked up.
I'm
too.
thinking of manufactured homes. I
Yeah,
think
not-
the
yeah, I was
little
about to say.
communities. Okay,
So this is my point. Not trailer parks. Trailer parks.
trailer
No,
parks.
okay.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know
trailer.
they sound the same. But it's
Yeah,
different.
no.
we
There's,
get it.
yeah.
And Southern California has deliberately, I don't have a problem with it, but they've had developers buy out those things and kick those people out of there.
Yeah, so where the fuck do all the
Where
poor
is
white
supposed to
people
go?
live in Southern California?
They got priced out. They had
They
to go
live in the
back.
tents.
It ain't enough tents.
They had to go back.
Imagine if everybody in Compton lived in a tent or Watts.
Listen, it's the homeless situation is serious.
It
like
ain't nowhere near.
there is. Listen,
Have
there,
y'all seen the RVs?
I can go to like.
It's a little over 100,000 in the county.
It's crazy. Like
That's a
you hit a
small number.
corner in the valley, and
That's a
everywhere
city.
you go, it's like
Yeah, but it's
right?
1% of the
Even,
county.
but that's not even the transient community is integrated.
It's 1% of the county.
Okay, yeah, but
It's you still go out there. So there's no roles. Okay, so let's
let
say
me
I
think.
take.
Where would they be?
Let's say I take y'all shit on. Sure, it's poor white people on the
Oh,
streets.
you know
all the
where
poor
it is?
white people homeless. Where is the row of tents where it's just 20 white people tents? Even niggas is there. They integrated into that neighborhood. Mexicans integrated into that poor tent community. I still ain't no poor white people in Compton. It still ain't no poor white people in Watts. It ain't no poor white people in fucking East LA like that. Where is the poor white people?
Ridgecrest and Inyokern.
Who?
Ooh.
That's where they are.
Yeah, that's right.
Them towns don't got enough people.
That's
They
true.
little. That's a
We're
little
doing very
town.
well.
No, Ridgecrest is little.
Where's Ridgecrest at?
It's further out the 14.
What about Cal City? Oh,
It's
is that
like-
like by what is that? Cal City? Sun City?
Isn't that out east?
No, it's
Bakersfield.
California City is
on the way
about
almost
2.5
like
hours,
to
3
Amber
hours.
Bishop.
It's kind of middle of nowhere.
California
yes,
City
almost
is up
what he
that
said
way.
by Bishop and stuff.
Yeah, but it's
I
like
watched
kind of
him
like
on
this
camera.
weird place in the map
Yes,
that
and
ain't
then that's
really.
where the
There was a
port
guy
people
on my junior
Yeah, but
college
that's
track
not.
team from there.
It's 100,000 people in Compton. It's a lot of people in Watts. It's a lot of poor black people. We know where they all at. I've been to California City. It ain't cheap enough.
Yeah, when we fall out, we have to move out. We leave.
But that's my point. I think was I had a thought. This is my thought. Poor white people keep poor white people close. You ever notice every time you go to a suburb? Listen, every time you go to a suburb, there's a trailer park there.
No.
In Lakewood, there's a trailer park. In Anaheim, there's a trailer park. In Anaheim Hills, there's a trailer park. There's trailer parks all around Orange County.
Yeah.
Because
Pismo
we
Beach.
can't get them out.
I think people,
Like there was one in Laguna by the beach. They fought for
Yes.
20 years to get that thing out. They finally got it out.
yeah. So
It's hard to get them out.
But I think that's what's wrong. I think so. What's happening is wealthy white people originally, not y'all new white people, y'all fucked up. Original wealthy white people kept poor white people close.
Yeah, somebody had to do the basic, simple work.
Yeah.
You can't just build a giant new house and send everybody away and then just get engulfed in long grass.
Oh,
So that's what they had to.
this nigga's crazy, man.
That's the truth. And the big reason why there's not a lot of poor white people in Southern California is because most of them got here poor.
It came up.
If they didn't come up, they were there first, and the value of everything went up so damn much that they aren't poor anymore.
That's true.
Okay, so now this
I
is my
agree with
point.
that.
So I like that point. So now those poor white people kept the poor white people around that was around to do whatever they needed
Look
to
at
do.
Huntington Beach, for example. Huntington Beach, dirt cheap. And 50, 70 years ago, dirt cheap. Blue-collar town. Well, now the fucking house they bought for $9,000 or whatever the fuck's $1.1 million.
There ain't no million. It's more than that now.
Gotta be.
I'm talking further in.
You talking about like the ghetto part
Talking
of this
like-
that I don't know exists.
Yeah, Huntington Beach is they have reasonable prices out there.
Really?
Reasonable. The fuck reason is that?
No, seriously, it's not. It's not.
Reasonable. What reason is that?
I mean,
I never
it's
looked
not
at
like
Huntington
it's not like
Beach or anything.
super.
I
it's not
never
super
in my
expensive.
life historically thought of Huntington Beach. They have reasonable prices.
It's like Belmont Heights, Belmont Shores. Like
I've been to
down in that
Belmont
area,
Shores.
that
I've
it's
never in my
not that
life thought they had
expensive.
reasonable
No, I mean,
prices.
if you,
it's not that.
Go-
She just named a place. I was like, you know, Glasses
goes
Bel Air
way
has
inland.
affordable prices.
It looked
Do
like-
they?
But compared to what I'm saying, compared to like say Encino, Tarzana, Brentwood, you know what I'm saying? West LA,
I'll put it this way.
Century City, like yeah, it's cheap.
Huntington Beach
Not
goes
cheap,
in
but-
really far. The 405 is very far from the water. If you cross over that bridge into a Newport, if you can write Newport on your envelope and get your mail, that is worth like $1 million. You could throw a rock from one place to another, and if you can write Newport on the letter and you receive it, that's about $1 million. And it's true with Costa Mesa too.
Oh
yeah, Costa Mesa for sure.
Yeah, I heard that.
You have like East Side Costa Mesa, the part that's right next to Newport. That's adorable. But if you're on the other side of the street, that's $1 million.
So when you cross the street, it's 900. It's 850. Cause there ain't no motherfucking 5 nothing and nothing none of them places. See, the ghetto right now cheaper than that. What I'm saying is, this is my point. So they kept their white people close. Wealthy black people do not keep they poor black people close.
No.
Maybe that's true. Maybe what P said makes sense. They built the trailer parks back then. They was like, we're going to get these other poor white folk who have been in the trailer parks. Somebody got to clean our houses. Feel me out here. We need to get somebody close, so we'll build these trailer parks. These niggas could clean our
People
houses.
live near a factory,
build our
own a
houses,
factory, buy a
factories,
house,
all
stay
that.
over there.
Yeah, right? So, bam. We don't got no cultural shit like that. Niggas get some money, they get far away from poor people. Yeah. And then be talking about some niggas want to rob me. Bitch, because you ain't sharing the goddamn money.
Right. Yeah.
You ain't helping a nigga with nothing. You want to show up to the chicken place with $1 million worth of jewelry on and a $7 million car and think nobody's supposed to do nothing. And then niggas tell me I'm crazy. No, motherfucker, you crazy. Who the fuck goes to the Lion Den? I got 17 steaks. It's a starving P-22 up in that motherfucker. Rest in peace, P-22. P-22 is the mountain lion they just caught.
They killed P-22?
They finna knock P-22 down.
They didn't know.
It's coming. He's getting euthanized. Mark my words. They setting it up. I see it a mile away.
You said?
Yeah.
So R.I.P. P-22.
No, because they keep
and you know
saying
why they gonna knock him down?
lying to me. I'm tired of his lies. So now first Gunna, now they lying to me on the news. They said they wasn't gonna. They said that they took him in to do medical research, make sure he was good and all that stuff like that.
They did a whole little report on P-22. Look him up, P-22 if you listening. P-22, a mountain lion that's a California native like the Loke. Right. We out here in these streets thugging. They were saying that P-22 was like attacking too many, like he was chasing dogs people up the stairs and he was grabbing dogs. He was
going to change his name to Biter.
Feel me? Bite your ass. The real Gunna, the Biter. So, yes ma'am. So they saying that they're setting him up to be euthanized. So what they're doing is they're swaying the court of public opinion so they could knock him down.
But I thought they said that they would just let him
be inside a sanctuary. Nope. They said he's too aggressive. He's been starving too long. They got to put him down.
They didn't say that.
They're saying we might have to put him down. They had a whole report saying P-22 may end up in a sanctuary or
if they find
euthanized.
Something.
They already found it. It's good as cooked.
There you go.
That's messed up.
Rest in peace, P-22.
Lying to me all day.
All the time.
They ain't shit.
You want to know why the best way to know he's going to be euthanized? Because his name is P-22 and not Stan the mountain lion. Because that would personalize it too much for a lot of these people.
When you make him a number, like a jail number, you just don't have no affection for him. Because P-22 ain't like a real street name or a real nigga name. If his name was Paul, it'd be harder to kill him.
Yeah, Sam the mountain lion. That'd be heartbreaking.
Like, we should start calling him Paul. That might save his life.
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah, you should start that.
Paul. I'm calling him P-22. His name is Paul.
Paul me the mountain lion.
Paul. So what I'm saying is
P-22 because they putting him down in 2000.
They trying to keep you disconnected. Like this, just a 20-second. 20-second.
You ain't shit.
20-second bottle line to get fucked up. We call 22 of these motherfuckers this year. He's P-22. It's the year of the P.
Year of the P. Okay.
So what I'm saying is, you see Sugar Free Sweater?
Us.
Nigga Free Sweater was crazy.
I didn't see it.
That sweater looked like it's supposed to be on the 7th grader.
What?
I don't understand. Let me stop.
Bro, you need to see this
go
nigga
look at that.
sweater,
I
bro.
need to look at that.
Please look at this nigga Sugar Free Sweater, bro.
And didn't he say something like he take your girl or something? Or something he said?
Please look at this nigga sweater, bro. This nigga sweater is so fucking funny. So, back to the point. White people were really smart, right? And they decided that they were going to keep poor white people closer. And I think that's what's happening. They built these little trailer parks for white people to be close. They poor white people, they have them close around. Maybe somebody need to get their toilet fixed, something changed, so they keep them close. We get some money, and we get far the fuck away from black folks. That's why it ain't no poor white ghettos. I don't even know. Nigga, y'all try to say Lancaster. That shit ain't no poor white ghetto. That shit, Lancaster ain't nothing like Compton. Palmdale ain't nothing like Watts. California City, it ain't never been close.
It's just,
it was really
and poor white people rowdy.
Like 40 years ago.
No, it was desolate.
Yeah, but that
shit tight on
white people
too.
have moved there. You know what I mean?
That shit tight.
This nigga sweater, bruh.
It almost look
Oh,
like
I gotta
mine.
see that.
He's my date.
That's just terrific.
That nigga was belling with that motherfucker on with some lugs, that mask, the fur.
Damn, man.
Skunk cold, man.
oh man, look at this.
Make sure y'all look up Sugar Free
He's the
Sweater.
funniest damn guy.
Look up Sugar Free
That's
Sweater.
that Christmas collection line.
Taking somebody's bitch today.
Yeah, you say taking somebody's bitch today.
Cold
With that
than a
on.
motherfucker out here.
That's why you ready this voice and
I gotta send
everything.
this to my cousin.
That's that
I'll send
sugar
it
free
to you.
equal sweaters.
God.
So I was saying that's the obligation I think white people culturally have for each other. They keep them away from us. That's their fucking cultural responsibility.
I think our cultural responsibility is the fact that we establish an expectation that you better fucking move. And we're going to make you so prepared to move that we're going to call your place a mobile home.
And you get in that shit and go.
Because I can't guarantee you this is a long-term play.
Hey, on everything, because you think like this shit is on wheels, right?
Yeah.
Like you could just take your fucking house and go
Drive away.
Yeah.
We're going to expat your job to Singapore.
Right.
Take that mobile home, shoot it right on up the freeway to the next one.
But I'm saying it's a reason they built all these trailer parks in these places, and these trailer parks exist. Now I can't say that about these new white folks. These new white folks different. They getting rid of the white folks. They like, y'all need to move out of state. This ain't the place for you poor motherfuckers. But again, I think that's what I'm saying. The fact that these places existed, and I'm sure they probably was there earlier, but they kept them there.
Kept them.
Yeah, man, a good example would be like South Boston. Boston's been there for fucking 400 years.
Southie is crazy. So
it's like the oldest metropolitan city in America.
That makes sense. Was it first?
As far as major cities,
it's the first one.
It's got to be the older. What would be an older major city? I mean, like Plymouth, Massachusetts is like right there.
That's true. Yeah, but they do a great job of taking care of their poor white people. Even the government established is their responsibility. Like the laws is made. You ever notice no specific law is made for black people?
Never.
Even motherfucking like, what's the law where the people get, like, if you black you get the job, but if you somebody else you get the job?
Adverse action.
That shit ain't just for black people.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That shit for white women and gay white people. They are all a part of the same endangered species. I like to use that term versus using minority group. They are a part of the same shit, and they get the opportunities. White people, the county is not built for black people. The county built for white people. They like, y'all can get in on this, but we gonna have the lion's share. We do a horrible job of being responsible for each other, but we always quick to say, our people. My people. Claiming shit, ownership comes with responsibilities. It may not be illegal. Like if you got a kid right now, y'all got kids. If your son tried to jump off a cliff, there is no legal responsibility for you to stop him. If he decided, I'm gonna jump off a cliff, whatever is going on, some girl broke his heart, and you don't stop him, it's not against the law. I'm gonna look at you like a piece of shit. You didn't stop him.
Right.
That's a social responsibility because that's your son. Now, if it's Pete's son, I don't give a fuck what you told him.
Right.
I don't give a fuck, man. I ain't say nothing to him, man. It's tough. Pete sick. Now, maybe if y'all develop a friendship, different. Because that's now your friend. Are my possessions come with social responsibilities? We are missing that within the culture. That's the problem. This cripping me, you know, when a nigga's a crip, culturally, I am a lot more cooler to him. A nigga could walk up to me, I could be in a restaurant, be like, man, I'm starving, my nigga, this crip. I'll get him a sandwich. Just because, actually, a blood, I really feel a collection with bloods too. I be like, man, you from the LA streets? I'm gonna look out for you. When I'm out of town, and I'm like, I see a blood nigga, he like, yeah, nigga, I'm from Wooty Wham, nigga, I'm from Brim. Nigga, you from the land? Are you hungry, nigga? I'm looking out because that's my brother in these streets. That's the cultural connection. That's when I say I'm from 7th Street Crip, that's my hood. That's my responsibility. When I say Ron is my homie, that's my homie. If Ron hungry, I feel obligated to be there for him.
Right.
Because I claim him.
Right.
I feel obligated for my community. Not every last person from 7th Street ain't my homie. But if I say they my homie, I have a social responsibility to them. That's what's wrong. Dion got in front of them people in Colorado and said, well, I'm black and I'm showing up. Nigga, that is not enough. Because if they beat your motherfucking ass up there and hung you from one of them motherfucking mountain snow tops,
you don't expect us to be out there protesting and trying
I can't be like, I'm black and I saw you just getting hung.
Right.
That's not enough. If I seen 10 black people whooping your ass, I was like, yeah, I saw the whole thing. Niggas gonna be mad, man. Gee, that Deion Sanders, you let this nigga get his ass whooped? Yeah, man, that nigga shit, I was there. I showed up. That's fucked up. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. We have no social responsibilities, but we want to say we are a people. We want to claim each other as a people. There's no social responsibility. I couldn't convince the homies. I couldn't convince Van and Charlamagne to stop talking shit about Kanye. Y'all gonna let some of these white people fuck him up. No, I don't care. You gotta care. Because you say our people. You can't disown the ones you don't like. It could be a bitch-ass nigga from 7th Street. Mark-ass nigga. Could have told and everything. Even if I'm somewhere, I'm not going to let no nigga beat him up because he's from 7th Street.
Right.
I'm taking that nigga fade and I might beat his ass later. But guess what? You not going to beat one of the homies up because when you leave this motherfucker, you going to say you beat up a 7th Street.
Right. That's like if you with your friends, you and your friends argue, but you ain't about to let no chick that you don't know talk about your peoples. No, that's my peoples.
That's my peoples.
You're right.
When you say this your peoples, there's a social responsibility. There's not a legal obligation.
Right.
There's a social and a cultural obligation when you say somebody your people. We don't have that. That's what we need. And that's a further development of how we treat each other. True. That's what's wrong. That's why Deion felt, oh man, shit, I did all I could. Nigga, no, you didn't. You could have came out and apologized. Said, you know what? I thought I was going to save the HBCUs. I couldn't pull it off, but I did the best I can. I got us a winning season. I brought this kind of money, but I feel like there's another challenge for me. Feel me? Blah, blah, blah. Leave with an apology, my nigga. You said this shit. You made yourself Jesus Christ at HBC. Nobody else. I for sure wouldn't have thought that. I'd have been looking at you like, why you take the damn job? Why the fuck did you go down there? That's even more fucked up. Why'd you take that job, nigga?
So he was upset, a little annoyed, huh? I gotta watch that clip.
Yeah, and he felt some kind of way. He was like, well, I'm black and I'm showing up. And I'm like, damn, I'm tripping. If that's the only responsibility for being black, tell me now. You know how many millions of dollars I missed out on? I done missed out on some serious millions of dollars if we could just do anything. If I don't have to hold representation to make you look good and you look good, I have to make y'all look good. Glasses is black. He my peoples. He my friend. Guess what? That means I can't let no nigga just do anything to me. Right. If I can, tell me. If being yours has no social responsibility and I don't represent you at all, do you feel like I represent you as a friend? Like you like, man, Glass is a good dude. Now I went out there to slap some 70-year-old lady. You be like, damn, Glass, why'd you do that? I just slapped some 86-year-old lady. Like, I did that because I don't give a fuck. Damn, you are not my part. Thought you was my nigga.
Who was that?
You did not do that.
You? No.
You tripping.
Yeah, no.
You making me look bad. Imagine I just slap your 88-year-old grandmama.
Whoa.
What are you doing, bro? Why would you? That's the point. That's what representing other people is all about. And somehow it gets lost into these. And I was telling Mac this. Like, I try to celebrate every singular black success. Okay. Every singular black success. Every one of them. I try to celebrate each one of them. Goddamn, I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, we could be a billionaire. Goddamn, this is about the 10th time in my life. Okay, when does somebody do something for the diaspora, poor black people from our communities? When do we create some level of industry? When do we be responsible for poor people from our community? When does it stop being? I'm so tired of Hove marketing shit to me, saying it's black owned, then I get it and he sell it. Yep. Now white people own it again.
I didn't ever understand that either.
He didn't make me buy this shit. I got this dumbass Tidal app. I'm paying. Shout out to Tidal and all my good people, but I'm paying all this money because a black man own it.
Those are my good people now.
You right. Yeah. You are. But none of them Italian either. Right? But it's like all these motherfucking, you didn't have me buy this app. I didn't bought this. This dude say up there. You trying to sell it to the white folks. God damn it. Why did I buy this shit? Why is part of your advertisement a black man on it? Why do they do that shit to me like that?
Well, like you said, they use us. Remember you said that people, they use us black women, they use our culture and they...
But they one of us. I thought.
It don't matter. They still using us to get, exactly, for profit.
If you can't sell nothing. Deion could have came to JSU and be like, I'm Deion Sanders. Prime time. Y'all know what I'm about. He didn't have to mention nothing about God, save HBCUs. He could have showed up and be like, I'm prime time. Y'all know I do this shit with his gold chains on and did the little shimmy. Must be the money and sang his song. And I'd have still been like, Prime is back.
Were you honestly? Were you shocked of him talking like that when he first?
Yes. I never in my life thought to myself that Prime would actually have a soul.
Really?
Prime is like the most shallowest nigga breathing air.
So
Prime is my second favorite football player. I don't even watch football. That's how long it's been since I've watched football. Prime time was playing in the fucking NFL. He had barely became a Cowboy. He had just left the Falcons. That's how long it's been since I watched football. So I am a fan of prime time. Most people are. It's prime time. Yeah. Must be the money. Mm-hmm. Feel me? So you didn't need to advertise the black hope and the black struggle. You didn't need to package it up like the church do and sell it to me.
Yeah, he did because he was going to HBCU.
No, he didn't because it's prime.
Because it's like, woo.
But Prime could have been like, nigga, it's prime time, nigga. Y'all know what we about to turn this shit into.
Turn it up.
Nigga, it's prime time, nigga. I'd have been like, well, nigga, Prime is back. And then 3 years later, he could have announced, yeah, I'm 14-0, nigga. I took us all the way undefeated, nigga. I got this motherfucker jerking. Bigger and better things. Y'all know how Prime do it. Gucci. We good. Oh, man, Prime, we at Colorado. Prime, let's get it. Feel me? Then you be a Cowboy coach. Prime up there. But you like, let me take advantage of the black people's hope and struggle and pain and agony in this country. And let me package this shit up and make myself appealing. You fucking dirtbag.
But I mean, he did bring them, a championship.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, he
Nobody
did bring them money.
The
Well,
one
he feels
thing,
like he did his job.
Yeah, I was about to say he.
But
he
the
brought
problem
them
is
money.
when he announced his
He didn't
job
say that he wasn't leaving. He never said that he wasn't.
No, he said. So imagine Jesus Christ be like, God sent me. And then 3 years later, he just get off.
Oh, my God.
He didn't die for your sins.
He like, yeah, never mind.
I'm gone. Y'all got too much bullshit going on. Let me go get this real money over here in Bethlehem. Instead of chasing the money changers out the bank, cuz go open up shop with him. Hold up, scoot over, fellas. We up in here. Y'all want to praise God? That'll be 13 shekels.
Turning water into wine.
Yeah.
The Jesus Vineyard will be opening down on 3rd Street.
He didn't turn water wine for nobody. He didn't make tuna salad for nobody except Starkist. He started, Jesus was like, you know what? Let me start Starkist. I'm going to turn this one fish into 100 fish. Y'all can buy one of these. It's a shekel a piece. You compared yourself to that nigga when you said God sent you to save something. God ain't sent nobody else to save nothing. Since that nigga Jesus. You the next nigga. You the next nigga. You said, nigga, you are Jesus. Christ of HBCUs.
He didn't say that, but
He genuinely said, God sent me to save the HBCUs.
to save him. So that's for this.
They dead. They're dying still. Now you didn't save shit. You left before the water. You turned water into wine. You gave away a couple hundred fish, and you got on. You gotta die on the cross, nigga.
So you think he should stay longer?
You compared yourself. The last nigga who did this same shit died on the cross. I'm sorry if that's my expectation of niggas that God sent, because that was the last nigga that God sent.
He said that he was God sent then.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Like Gunna, when he first got out of jail, that's what pissed me off. I read your statement.
Yeah.
Right.
Your statement is like, yeah, I'm keeping it G. In no way, nigga, did I testify, cooperate.
That's why he had to put the statement out, because he knew.
No, he put the statement out because he didn't think nigga want to see that tape.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was, because he would never said that.
If you know it's a tape.
Coming out in 30
if you
minutes.
know it's something coming out next and shit, that's like a nigga get beat up.
I mean,
like,
not
ain't
that
nobody
he knew
touch
the tape
me.
was gonna come out, but he knew that he
thought nobody could know.
You knew people would speculate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, niggas gonna speculate.
Exactly.
Why are you home? He's like, so
Right.
in no way
That's
did I
why
do
he
no
knew.
telling.
Yeah.
And then 2 hours later, as a tape come out like, yes, ma'am.
Oh, I know, that's crazy.
Yeah. But
Yes,
Ask me a
ma'am.
question.
I have not agreed.
Ask me a question.
Wow.
I don't have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am. Britt, ask me a question. Focus, Britt. Get off your
Have
fucking
you ever
phone.
made any statements?
No, ma'am.
That's what I was reading right now, because I was trying to
Oh,
remember what he
we're
said.
gonna read the statement. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he said,
No, you got the wrong thing.
no, I do. I have it right here. He said, when I become affiliated with YSL in 2016, I did not consider it a gang, more like a group of people from Metro Atlanta who had common interests and artistic aspirations. My focus of YSL was entertainment. Rap artists are rap artists who wrote and performed music that exaggerated and glorified urban life and black community. While I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way.
And then that nigga cooperated.
He cooperated.
Did do an interview.
Statement.
And he did a statement.
And he did. The last line of his statement was, this is what it says. I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent in music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. Yes, ma'am. And the last thing the nigga said is this a statement you made? Yes, ma'am.
Damn.
Man, you done came out a lot about you didn't make no fucking statements.
No statements.
Well, now
Fucking
everybody know
scumbag.
now. Damn.
And there's gonna be some niggas on Twitter arguing.
Hey,
well, he didn't really tell.
What if
Bitch,
they
yes, he
set him?
did.
What if they set him up? They knew he was gonna do it, right? So they sent somebody in there to
100%.
film it, so they could be like,
It
"Nah,
probably
bro, we
was the
gonna
DA.
expose you."
The DA. Did you see the black woman that's the DA in that tail?
Yeah.
She ain't fucking around with
She's
none of that
not.
shit.
No, she's not.
She's trying to get the old state attorney general chair 2024. I think.
She ain't playing with these
this
niggas.
is not bad
Y'all
at
doing
all.
too
She's
much,
gonna
nigga. Y'all
campaign
going
all
down.
over this.
Yeah.
She got that already.
Y'all financing. They like y'all taking these billions and financing street violence. Jail.
Right.
So all I'm saying is his cultural responsibility to the nigga that made him a millionaire was don't tell.
Right.
That's the thing about being street. You culturally responsible for other niggas. Socially.
there.
You violated the fucking rules.
Yep.
Maybe like, oh, the streets is a myth. No, being black is a myth because ain't no motherfucking social responsibilities. See, that's the point. When you say it's a myth, that means you don't believe in the social responsibilities of it all. I do. When I say I'm black, I carry myself like that. I ain't gonna let no white person call me no nigger. Certain things I'm not going for. If I see a brother struggling, I'm gonna try my best to help him. That's what being black is. That's the act of it. Being the verb, as Pete, human is a noun. Humane, the verb of being human is to fuck with is to care about other people. That's the verb of this shit. Niggas just don't fucking give a fuck. Shit irritate me and shit. Y'all done let this nigga tell and shit. You knew he was gonna tell. He looked like he was gonna tell.
He did it.
Yeah, why didn't you
didn't-
step in?
What you mean? I don't know that.
You
fool.
knew he was gonna tell. Why you didn't write him a letter?
Write him a letter.
Don't tell, nigga.
No, I didn't even know that fool's real name
They
until
do.
today.
Oh, I
I
wonder
can't
what.
write him. I can't send it to.
I wonder what he thinking right now. What
He thinking
He's thinking it's so
fucked up.
nice to be at the fucking house.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck about. Well, I mean,
If
Listen.
I knew his number right now, I'd be texting him all kind of fucked up shit. Yo, snitch ass nigga.
He gonna be all right.
Hate your snitch ass. You the lie to shit.
gonna
I'd be
be
texting
alright.
him all that shit.
Now, if this was years ago, I'd be like, "Oh, he done. He gonna be all right." In this day and age, and his following, he gonna be all right.
I hope. Maybe so, maybe not. As long as he don't come out and talk shit. Like, at least come with another strategy. Don't come out and be like, well, that ain't really telling. Just be like, yeah, I told. I fucked Gunna up. I be Thugger up. Thugger looked out for me, and I betrayed his trust. I have to earn you trust back. Why you can't start like that?
maybe.
You know what? I betrayed Thugger's trust. I told the police. I gave them information that made YSL a criminal organization. I apologize for my mistakes. I will earn your trust back.
And I
what
look
about-
forward to working with him again in the year 2048.
But wait, did he say, okay, like, so when they ask a question like that, and if he just says, basically like, no, it's not mine.
It's only you were present with Jeffrey Williams when hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you. Yes, ma'am. It's only you and fucking this nigga in the car.
Yeah. So okay. So you didn't say
When
like
they
he
prosecute
did.
you with it, but
That's why he put
you
out the
say-
statement, because he's saying,
So that's
I didn't say it.
No, he put out the statement because he didn't know we was gonna see this shit. He violated the social responsibilities of this crippin' and his street life and this gangster shit he be talking. He's
Yeah,
a
he
violation.
I still don't see it.
And if I can give you,
You don't see what?
Him being
A gangster?
no.
man, then that's the point.
Do you think he has a future career in a term that you coined that I'm very fond of? Elevator rap.
It's elevator rap.
Drake rap, where it'd be like, you know, that mood is gonna be in the elevator.
Didn't even get an answer.